Hello, I'm Andrew Mercer, and today we're going to be talking about how to do multi-track recording using the software Audacity. Okay, so the first thing, you're going to need a couple of things to do this. You're going to need, of course, Audacity, which you can download and install for free. I have another video here on how to do that, so you can check that out. You're going to need a microphone to record with, and you're going to need a set of headphones like these. Now, you can use any kind of headphones you like. Walkman headphones or iPod headphones or anything at all. The microphone, there's another video that you'll be able to check out on this, but the better the microphone, the better the quality of sound you're going to get. So if you are getting sound that you're not pleased with, it might be because of the quality of your microphone. Something to consider. Okay, so let's get at it. So first thing, we get Audacity going, and you can see I have it running here now. To record in Audacity, of course, you just hit the record button. And it's easy as that. I'm going to record at the beginning of my recording. I'm going to count in 2 full bars of 4. Now this song is in 4 that I'm going to be doing. So you're going to hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the song will begin. And you'll see why I do that in a few minutes. But let's just go ahead and get started. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And stop. Whew. Lovely. Okay, so now let's listen to that back. I'm going to hear it in my headphones, so I'm going to push play and hear it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you get the idea. That's beautiful. Now, let's lay down the second track. Now, here is why I counted in. If I didn't count in, I wouldn't know when to start. So counting in keeps me so I can start right on the very first beat of the song. If I didn't count in, I'd be kind of guessing of when I'm going to start. And if you notice, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 beat of silence. That makes it a little easier for me to edit later. Now, let's do it again, the second track, and this time when we do it, I'm going to also count in. And the reason why I'm counting in this time is to help us make sure that our tracks are synchronized a little later. And you'll see that later, but right now, let's just do it. Okay, here we go. I'll put in a hi-hat pattern in with that first beatbox. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And stop again. Okay, so now you can see by looking at it here, it doesn't look like it's lined up. Look, this is 3 right here, and that's 3 right here. It's definitely not lined up. And if I push play, you'll see that it isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You see it's not lined up at all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my time shift tool, which is right here. You can see it. When you roll over it, you'll actually see it. And I'm going to grab my second track, and I'm going to slide it over to line up. By the way, there's another video on how to use all these little tools. You can check that out later. Now, I'm going to go back to my selection tool, and I'm going to select, around here, around beat 2 or 3 of the second measure or the second bar. And I'm going to zoom in. You see I'm using my zoom in tool right here, my little magnifying glass. And this helps me line it up so we can really fine tune it. You see, so we're trying to find a peak, make sure our peaks are lined up. Now, let's rewind and play back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that sounds pretty good. And of course now we have 2 tracks going. Now let's make a third track, and this is going to be our last track. And again, I'm going to count in. You can see why my counting in helps us line that up. If I had to go into the music and try to line it up, it'd be really difficult. So my counting in while listening to my counting in my headphones. It really helps to line up. By the way, let's go back to one thing. The reason why I'm wearing my headphones is because if I was using speakers, then my microphone would hear my speakers and re-record what it's already recorded, and you'd have like echoes and things. So the headphones help me to isolate the tracks. Okay, let's do track 3. Rewind, I'm gonna hit record again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right. All right, so that's my wrap. And you can see again, it's not lined up again. And Audacity does that, you know, it throws things out. And you can change some of your settings here to make it so that it will record it more accurately. But, you know, to tell you the truth, I don't bother because you can so easily fix it after the fact. So let's look again. We have line, this is beat 2, and this is beat 3. They're out of line, so I'm going to kind of line them up there. And now I'm going to go back to my selection tool up here on top. You see selection tool. And I'm going to put my cursor right here on beat 2 of the second measure, or second bar. And I'm gonna blow it up with my little magnifying glass over here on the right. And where's my, here we go, my time shift tool, and just fine tune it to where I'm happy. And it was pretty good where it was. Let's rewind and play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right. Okay, so that's my silliness. So there you go. Now we have, basically, we have the whole thing multi-track recorded. And the only thing, I'm not going to do it in this tutorial. I don't want to make this too long. But the next thing you would do is snip off, edit out the count in at the beginning. And then you can clean up the ends as well, so we can fade it out and have a nice tidy ending. But I'll cover that in another video. So there you go, multi-track recording in Audacity, pretty easy. And of course, save. Make sure you save it. And when you do a multi-tracking, make sure you save it as a project. Don't go exporting it or anything like that until you're finished the project. So make sure you save as project file. And in another video, I'll show you how to decipher between the different formats of audio, when you should save as a project, when you should export as an MP3, Anyway, thank you for watching. Check out some of the other videos that are here, and I'll be seeing you next time.